Okay, girl, we're about to drive. Relax. Oh, okay, guys. So, today, we're going to be running my little bitty road line. And, yeah, I'm just going to, not really sure how this is going to work out. I'm not really sure if I'm going to, extract the audio off of this and do it in a podcast or do a video out of it. But what I do know is I put out a small line yesterday. And hold up, I forgot I need to get this turtle trap. Give me a sec. Hold up. Okay, we got that done. But as I was as I was saying, I have been having zero, I wouldn't say zero, but I have not been having really good luck with, the places I trap currently. So, I actually went out the other day. I was actually looking for catfish spots for this bank line pole video I'm doing, and I found a lot of spots. I mean, otter tracks and raccoon tracks, possum, and raccoons is what make me the money. Some of y'all are probably like, what? This dude, raccoons make you the money. How does, what alternate parallel dimension are you living in? Well, the way it works down here in Southwest Mississippi is I don't deal with the fur. I make my money off of the carcasses, the dressed and cleaned out carcasses. So what I have is, there we go. I have what is called a meat market. Now, probably wondering, what the hell is a meat market? Well, a meat market is basically what it sounds like. People down here, mainly a lot of older black people, a lot of older outdoorsmen in general, like to eat raccoons and possums. So, what I do, since they're, up in age and they can't, get out and catch them anymore, and, usually their kids aren't into it or whatever, I go out, turn y'all back, I go out and I catch them, dress them. I usually don't gland them. Raccoons have glands you have to take out before you cook, because if you don't, it's going to be like, it's going to like mess up the meat. It's not going to be edible. It's going to have like a horrible flavor to it. I guess you could eat it if you wanted to, but it's not pleasant at all. But anyway, I can get $15 to $20. For a raccoon, I can usually get about $5 for a possum, depending on how they want it. Now, some people don't, take the window up. Some people don't like the possums to be actually, skinned. The way traditionally it's done down here, in this curve, the way it's traditionally done down here is people will take the possum and they do what's called singeing. Now, singeing is basically when you build a fire and you take the possum whole and you put them over the fire, kind of like a small pig, guts and everything inside. Yeah, I know it sounds horrific, but that's how it's done, and that's how a lot of old people like it. But they basically singe all the hair off of it and scrape all that off, and then they gut the possum and, then they actually cook it. Now me, you probably couldn't pay me to do that. So, that's why I actually lose a lot of customers off of that. They hear I'm catching, and possums down here are easy to catch, man. They're easier than probably most places because they're just freaking everywhere. I mean, I do like catching possums just for the hell of it in cage traps and everything. It gives me something to do. But, I mean, it doesn't make me any money, and I really don't like cleaning them. There's a few old ladies I'll do it for, if they ask me to. But, as I was saying, a lot of people don't like it when I do it because I'll case skin my possums like I do my raccoons, and they don't like that. They want them singed, so that's where I lose a lot of my money. So, I guess if you came down here and you can find a pot of these older folks, and what the hell is that? Mississippi back road, guys. I don't know, it was right up here. Sorry. I really need to get a camera mount here, guys, but I guess you guys can enjoy the audio. Let's see here. Yeah, it was right up in here. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh well, let's just go before it comes out. I don't know. I don't want Bigfoot beating my ass today. That's the last thing I want, guys. But as I was saying, you can make some money off of possums if you willing to go that extra step and kind of keep it a tradition. Now, as far as this roll line, trapping is not super common in Mississippi. I'm not saying it's uncommon because we do have the live market, but the fur market's kind of down. But oh, that's a pretty dog. There's not a lot of trappers, and there's not a lot of meat trappers, you know, to do that either. So that's kind of my specialty at it. And furthermore, there's not a lot of road trapping. Like you guys in Iowa, Michigan, even Wisconsin, you guys go out and you guys are like literally just parking your truck for like 10 seconds. Yeah. How you doing? That's something we always do in the South. You don't even know people are just like, hey, what's going on? Anyways, you guys are like parking your trucks like at the side of the road, hopping out with two 160s, taking 5 seconds to set a trail, and you're back in the truck and you guys are piling up raccoon. Well, in Mississippi, we just don't do that. One, there's stray dogs everywhere. And I know what some guys are saying, well, you know, who cares about a stray dog? Well, I mean, last thing I need is some dude going fishing, going down by one of these creek banks, seen a dog in a 220 in a coon trail. That's a blackout all trapper, so I don't do that. And furthermore, in Mississippi especially, I'm not sure how it works in other states, but in Mississippi you cannot sit within 100 feet of the road, and you cannot sit under a bridge. So that means when I find a place, mainly by a bridge, I have to go an extra 100 feet into the brush line. And a lot of times the bushes, they're just, oh my god, they're like a literal hedgerow, like you're in Germany or something. And it's just such a pain to get through them. So I usually don't mess with it. But due to some road work recently, some of these creeks have been opened up, and we're pulling up to one right now. And they've been opened up where it's still kind of a pain to get down to it, but you can get down to it. And I set some catfish lines, and I ain't got nobody behind me. And I also set some coon traps. And the way it's looking, I can't see up here from the bridge really. We'll pull over here. Can't really see anything. I see my catfish line doesn't hit that up. Kind of disappointed in that. But anyway, I got my Benjamin Maximus 22 cal PCP air rifle, and since I'm usually right by a house, I want to be kind of quick with this. I want to be kind of quiet. How you doing?
Where are you going?
I got some coon traps set down here. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, let me get up here. Oh. Okay. Okay, guys. So that was a bust. What happened was I was going down there to check, and the guy comes up on a side by side. He asked me what I was doing, and so I put my gun down, put my air rifle down, and didn't take my pistol off. But I went up there. Some of you want to do, guys, do not be, if you're down here and you're setting traps, okay, and somebody asks you where you're going or what you're doing, do not be an asshole. Because that dude was loaded. He had a gun. I had a gun. Last thing you want to do is really piss one of them people off. So what happened was I told him, sir, I got some catfish. I had a catfish line set down there, and I went up there, shook his hand, told him my name, told him what I was doing. I told him I had a catfish line set. I told him I had some coon traps set, and I asked him if he lived on the around, and he said he lived on the property. So I thought it was public property, but it turns out that creek and everything is, that's his property. So I told him, I'm licensed. I apologize. I didn't, from what I was told, everything here was public. And he understood. He said, okay, you had to be cordial about it. He said, well, God bless you. I'm sorry, but this is my property. You want to pick your stuff up. I said, okay, no problem. I didn't want to intrude. I apologize. And, shook our hands, told me God bless, and, went on about our day. But that's just kind of a lesson to you guys. If you're ever down here, we take property rights down here pretty freaking seriously. I wouldn't say we're as serious as Texas, but if you're down here and you do not know whose property you're on, or you think it's public and somebody asks you what you're doing on here, do not be an asshole and be like, well, it's none of your damn business, because that public land you think you had, that could easily be somebody else's property. And due to the fact we have a castle law here, if they feel threatened, you have a gun, they have a gun, you can get you can get shot. So also, if you have a camera, that makes people kind of nervous. A lot of people down here don't like being filmed. That's just how it is. I turn my camera off and I put the cap on. So again, real nice, but I'm pretty sure he probably would have put buckshot in my ass if I gave him reason to. So that's kind of a bust. That's 2 dog roosts and a catfish pole. I figured I would catch something, but I didn't. Oh well. So I'm gonna go up to the next town up here, get gas, and then we're gonna loop back around. I got 2 more sets on another bridge. I have another pole. I'm gonna pull that one up. Because the way I do I'm in college right now, but the way I do it, I only go every other day. So, Tuesdays and Thursdays I have an off day, so that's when I do all my trapping. But I don't know, this is kind of a bust. So I'm hoping one of my cages or one of my DPs has something in it. So yeah, we're just gonna ride up here. I'm gonna get some gas because I'm halfway to empty right now. I need to get some. So yeah, guys, that's just another lesson. Be cordial. Don't be an asshole. Everybody's packing. Yep. I just filled up. That's 20 bucks. I was really hoping I was gonna have a coon, but that would at least pay off my gas for this little adventure. But I don't know. You live and you learn. Well, what can you do? Dude, there's a freaking bike down there in that ditch. Yeah, right here in this ditch, there's a freaking. It looks like a Schwinn. I don't know. Might come back later and get that. But yeah, I get a lot of people on me about, because I'm on Chapter Man a lot. I don't really catch a lot of stuff, but I got a lot of people who are like, you just need to go out and under some bridges and, you need to set a rolling line. Well, what just happened is a perfect example of why you can't really do that. Because literally, just about every chunk of property in Mississippi is owned by somebody. I mean, Homachita State, National Forest. I mean, Homachita National Forest. There's people who own property in there. They own huge plots of property in the state forest. So, I could go thing I want is, you know, to be on somebody else's property. And, you know, it's just a pain. It just really is. So it's a lot better if you can get, you know, you get property to work with, or property owner's permission. Some property owners just won't give you permission. And, I mean, I would not irritate them at all. Be like, hey, I'm a trapper, we got some problems, give them like one of your trap tags or something, call me. I got some property doing that one time, but other than that, don't irritate people. But yeah, swinging around, about to go to Centerville, stop at my grandma's house real quick, drop the turtle trap off, say hi to her. And then we got 2 bridges up there, check, and then we have an old house about 2 miles from my house that I set a cage out on check. So hopefully we get something. I'll be happy with a possum right now. Okay guys, so question I get a lot. Well, not a lot, but I get it pretty frequently. Just from people who are curious, and no one get butthurt about this, but I get asked a lot, do I have problems trapping or getting trapping permission, stuff like that, because I'm black. Yeah, I kind of do sometimes, and it's not really, you know, like a racial, you know, like racist, you know, what you doing on my property, boy, you know, it's not that. It's kind of a trust thing, because it's not really common to see black people trapped in this area. It's just not common. Now, take that whatever way you want, but I don't really get offended by it. You can see it in a lot of people, you know, because I knock on some doors. Hey, can I get, you know, I want to try and trap some coyotes. Do you have a problem with me? And they automatically, you can see they look at you a little different. It's not, you know, I'm automatically jumping to the, you know, holy crap, they're Nazi, white supremacist, Republican, hate all brown people, burn, you know, no, I don't, it's not that at all. What it is, and I have to blame it with a lot of the stuff that's been going on for the last 2 years, the whole, you know, Black Lives Matter thing and all the, you know, it kind of sucks to be a white person nowadays, from what I'm seeing, guys. I mean, I'm just, the way it is, y'all getting blamed for every damn thing on the planet. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? People are getting attacked and stuff like that. So I can kind of see where it's kind of awkward. You know, if you didn't know who I was and I just came up, hey, can I, you know, trap some coyotes on your property real quick, and you don't know who the hell I am. I get that. That is, you know, that's understandable. But, you know, it's not a racial thing at all. I don't jump to that at all. It's simply the fact that it's just uncommon and people aren't used to it. So, people aren't really used to, you know, trappers in general. You know, trappers come and ask permission. That's just not a, you know, super common thing. I know in places like Pennsylvania, there will be farmers. You go up to them, hey, can I get trapper permission? You know, they'll be on the tractor or whatever, and you'll be like, hey, how you doing? And he'll just be like, oh, are you asking for trapping permission? Because there's only been like 5 guys today. You know, that's not uncommon for them. But for down here, it's pretty, you know, it's more or less, you know, a guy who knows a guy whose, you know, cousin has like 300,000 acres, you know, and you can go trapping on the weekend when they're not deer hunting or something. That's mostly what it is. The whole knock, let me get some permission type deal. That's not super common, at least in my part of the state. So, you know, and then the whole deal, you know, this is a black guy doing it. That doesn't help. That doesn't really help. If y'all get butthurt about it, dude, just take a breath, relax, and, you know, laugh about it, because actually it's kind of funny in a way. You know, I stopped getting offended by it a while ago. It's just, you know, it's just the way it is. And these same people are super nice. It's just they're not used to it, and it's super, super strange to them. You know, that's all it is. So, you know, there's that. You know, it's like a whatever deal. Like, it's gonna go on. Give them your number. Tell them you do it for free. If they have problems, give you a call. You know. So we're about to pull in. And actually what happened was, when I was at the gas station, my dad gave me a call, and he told us one of my grandma's neighbors is, you know, having like, excuse me, she's like hearing a whole bunch of, you know, scratching. Turn here, right? She's like hearing a bunch of scratching and like hissing and stuff underneath your trailer. And again, if you're not from around here, I had one person say they're just mesmerized by how we do stuff down here compared to stuff to do, you know, up north. But so if you're not from around here, a trailer, in the sense of a trailer, is not like a trailer. Down here, a trailer is a home. Like, people set them up so they're like super duper nice, and they just like look like a regular house. I've had some cousins come down from Chicago, and they like see the trailers, and they're like, wow, this isn't like, you know, white trash or whatever. These are actually real nice. So I'm actually about to pull into her house right here. So yeah, let's pull up. Oh, she got a new car. Pull up in here, see what's going on. Yeah, this is actually one of my friends' old, you know, one of my old friends' house. Yeah, the way it's looking might be squirrels, I don't know. Alright, so here's the pond here. And I'm not sure you can see them. See it. There's 1, 2. There's a third one already. Well, anyway. Oh, there he is. 3. Well, there's about 7 turtles in here, you know, total. And they like to sun themselves on that little, see if I can get it in focus here. They like sunning themselves on that little bank right there, and that one, and the one over there. But this is the main one, so I'm gonna take the trap and set it over in there. Alright guys, so this is one of the new traps I made. This is fully welded turtle trap here, and it's made of 2x4 I think 6 gauge horse panel. As you see, I got a bait door, well, bait cage in here like a crab pot. The back here comes this hinge, so I can take that off and take the turtles out. And I have a net throat in here. Zoom out some. I don't want to zoom out, but I have a net throat in here. So come in, it's like number 15 bonded nylon twine, super brand. Got a flat throat going on here. I think it's a little too big, but I think it'll work. So it's a little short for snappers, but I think it'll be a great slider trap. So about to go throw it on up over in here. Alright guys, so I forgot my gaff at home, so I threw the trap in the water, but it was just out of my reach, and it's not as deep as I wanted it to, and I couldn't pull it back in because I forgot my gaff. But you know, them sardines are sneaking in there, them sliders, they're going to be in there pretty soon. So, or at least I hope so. But yeah, they come up to that little place all the time, so I'm hoping they'll be nosing around enough to get caught. So let me just close the gate real quick and we'll be on our merry way. Alright, so our line is drawn to. I really thought I was gonna be able to run this line in like half an hour, but that is that's not gonna happen. So we got 2 bridges up here, 2 creeks. Now I'm really hoping both of these are on public property because I really don't feel like getting booted off again. Because it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's what goes on. But yeah, I see people fishing at these spots all the time. So I'm really thinking that these are public, or at least, you know, public in the sense that the landowner doesn't give a shit. So we're gonna go up here. I got a catfish line on the first bridge. We're gonna pull that one. Then I got 3 dog proofs and another catfish line on the second one. And guys, I want to show you some otter sign. This one bridge we're going to check out. It has some massive otter tracks, so that's going to be cool. So, and I'm really curious about how the angle is, because I didn't really check, but I think it's going to be half decent. But yeah, I guess, you know, I might not have caught anything, but I mean, I got out. I didn't sit at home all day, and I mean, it's fun. I really don't. A lot of trappers will get on your case if you don't catch anything or whatever. But if you ask me, the whole catching isn't the whole, you know, deal. I mean, sure, I mean, that's where you get your money from, but if all you were doing was just going out to catch, and, you know, if you didn't catch anything every set, you're going to be pissed off. I mean, like, dude, what's the point? Like, what's the point of doing it? I get it if you're trying to make money at it, or if you're trying to live off of it. That's one thing, but if you're just like a hobby trapper, and you're getting pissed off every time you don't catch anything, or, you know, catch like if you don't catch like, you know, the $300 bobcat of the century, and you get pissed off every time you don't have one of those, like, what's the point of trapping, man? I don't see it. But it was our first pull in up here. Dude, I'm telling you, these bridges are like less than 50 yards apart, so get right here real quick. No traps on this one. This is a line. If you don't want to be noticed, act like you're stuck. That's something I noticed. We'll go up here real quick. Yeah, I always wave at people. Okay, so I can see from here that our line is actually pretty static. So that might mean we caught something, or that might mean the wind just knocked it out the clip. Yeah. My phone. Yeah? No, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a squirrel or something. I think it's gonna be like a squirrel or something. I set a trap. Yeah. But I set a cage trap. So if it's like a possum or something, you know. Alright. Alright, so it's pretty taut. I think it's going to be like a snapping turtle or something. The hell? Okay. Nothing. Okay. I don't know. That's kind of disappointing. Oh well. On to the next one. Yeah, another thing I like trapping, the way I do, is it's about, I don't know, like 11 o'clock right now, 12 o'clock. And no one's out right now. Everybody's at work. So, there's not really a lot of people, you know, bugging me trying to see what I'm doing. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. So, I can usually check these lines in peace. So. Okay, so our next pull in is literally less than, I don't know, not even 10 seconds up here. And I actually have trap set on this one, so we're going to see what we can do. And there's nobody really behind me, but okay. Okay, alrighty. You know what, I might just, I kind of don't want to bring my gun out. I'm waiting for these cars to pass me real quick. Big truck coming, and there's a truck coming down there. I'm just gonna wait for them to pass. Alright. Alright, let's go. But yeah, this is road trapping in Mississippi. You gotta go through all this type of crap to get to your sets. Hopefully we got something. Empty. Empty. Let's see here. All my dog proofs are empty. Damn it. Okay, that one's empty. Let's go take that one out. Oh, this has been kind of disappointing. This one's empty. Well, our catfish line's still here. Here's some of those otter tracks I was talking about. There's that other dog proof. I had 3 of them. Okay, up here. And this one's empty. Well, that is, I don't even know. Oh well. Well, we got one more trap, so we might have something. So let's pull you up. I really think I was gonna catch something. Oh, we got one more trap. 3 empty dog proofs, empty catfish line. I mean, this place has sign. It's like coon paradise down here. Oh well. What can you do? I need a GoPro, guys. I really do. Well, talk about a letdown. Oh. I'm about to see, where the hell are my keys at? Oh, it's getting too hot for this crap. Okay. So, go check this cage. And then it's gonna be home to edit. House. We got an old house up here. That's a cage, y'all. And see if my cage is even here. I got a feeling somebody stole my shit. Let's see. Ah, well, the door's down. And nothing. Son of a bitch. Skunked. Oh well. Okay. So it's official, guys. We ain't catch nothing. Am I mad? A little bit. Am I gonna stop trapping because of it? Nah, not really. I tell you guys, the part that irritates me the most is I set on sign. Now I understand the whole 1 day, thing. So there's a pretty good chance I wasn't gonna catch anything regardless, but would have been nice for a possum, some critter. A catfish would have been just great. I would have loved a catfish on the lines. But I mean, that's what trapping is, guys. Sometimes you don't catch anything. Sometimes you do. I don't know, if you caught something all the time, it might get boring after a while. Well, for me at least. I don't know about some of y'all, but for me, it might get boring after a while. Just like fishing. Caught fishing and not catching for a reason. So, what can you do? What can you do? Move on. But, yeah. Yep. Guys, just about at the house, about 100 yards. Man, I hope you guys found this somewhat interesting, somewhat informative. Maybe got a cheap laugh out of this once or twice. Hope there's not that much butt hurt going on, but I just want to show you guys my first roll, how it worked out, how it didn't. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and take it easy, fam. Oh boy. Give me something to eat.